This episode of Bogan's Guide to Wine is brought to you by the Bogan's Guide to Wine merch store. Get it on ya.
G'day guys, welcome to another episode of Bogan's Guide to Wine. I'm Sampy.
And I'm the cue ball.
Today, cue ball, we're going to be trying something from the Arenberg.
The Arenberg.
The Arenberg. You know?
Arenberg.
Do you know much about the Arenberg?
Not a lot. I've heard the name before. I've tried, I think, one of their very low-level products and really enjoy their wine. So it's one of those names that sort of crops up with quality.
Yes, yeah. Well, they're very diverse. They've got... They absolutely sport us, actually. They sent like 18 different bottles of wine, and that all come from...
Hang on, 18?
18, I'm not a shit, you know.
And we've got one. Something's going on here.
Just one for today, anyway. But this is, this isn't your low-level stuff, mate. We've got something a bit special. We are trying the Coppermine Road.
Coppermine Road.
Careful, mate. We don't want Steve all taking us to task over copyright. So, so Zarenberg, Coppermine Road from 2014. Ready to have a crack?
Let's have a go at it.
All right, big fella. What do you think about this labelling?
Right. As far as labels go, it's quite simple. And simple is often good.
Yeah. They've got that red stripe that's across the whole range. Me
Fair
personally, I reckon it's great. It's just these little things, you know, like
The perished edge, if you will.
perished edge. Oh, love it.
I have my moments, viewers. Don't get me wrong.
Perish, and I'm a printer. I should know that sort of stuff. But the perished edge, that's fantastic.
Some embossing there, and of course you've got the that little
bit
sort
of
of
gold.
gloss from the gold there.
A little bit of bling.
Jumps out.
Yep. The text here is interesting sort of script. Kind of hard to read, I would think, but
It's almost like a ye olde English font.
that's right. But ultimately, it looks pretty damn classy, I reckon.
Looks very classy, most certainly. Unlike us.
This looks pretty damn dark to me. How about you? That's just black.
Trying to look through that, I can't see shit.
I can't even see my finger through it. That is black as black can get, I reckon.
It's rich, it's dark, it's
got
just...
the slightest purple hue on the edge of the meniscus there. But
That's a big word for it.
yeah, that's a lurchism. But yeah, you have to give it a good old swirl just to get this. Nah, there's no seeing through that. That's opaque.
That is super dark and rich, and my God, I just want to have a sniff now.
So before we have a sniff, let's have a look at those legs. What are you gonna guess that alcohol content? Or what do you call it? The
ABV,
AP.
alcohol by volume. It's basically the same
He's
thing.
bringing
It's
a whole new level of class to the show.
It's the technical terms. But yeah, no, there's it's sticking a bit there. I'm going to think maybe this is up around 15, 16.
15, 16. I'm going to go 14 and a half.
So you're a little better than me at this stuff.
14.1.
Oh, I win.
Okay, you just talk. I'm going to sit here and just smell this. This is
I was just going to say the same thing to you. Excuse us for a moment, viewers.
We just have a little bit of a moment. That's earthy,
Intense.
leathery, chocolatey.
That's an assault on the senses and a half.
We should have mentioned this earlier. This is a Cab Sav. Now, on a nose alone, I probably wouldn't have called that a Cab Sav. I reckon that's leaning more towards your Shiraz sort of side of things.
There's a lot of...
Or maybe a blend, but...
It's rich and it's bold.
That's... This is delightful. So yeah, you guys just talk amongst yourselves.
Almost don't want to drink it. You just want to sit here and sniff it.
Oh, that's heavenly, isn't it? Ready for a taste?
If I must.
Damn
Man, if
correct.
I must.
Okay, once you taste it, it's definitely Cab Sav. Those tannins do grab your tongue and it's like, oh, get a load of me.
But again, just so much there. There's rich, vibrant. Just,
And
I'm almost lost for words. That is just.
I just had a breath out. I exhaled, and even exhaling, you had another wave of flavour coming through. You just gotta. It's one of these ones you gotta sniff and taste at the same time.
You know, when you get those lingering flavours and that additional element that you don't notice on that initial taste, that sticks around. It's just phenomenal.
Just go have a little quick look at the back here. See if I can learn.
You do that.
Oh god, there's way too much. I'm not going to read that. That's it's way too much. I'll jump down to the last paragraph. Coppermine Road runs parallel to our very best Cabernet vineyard, metres away from the winery. Yada yada yada. It's not telling you anything about the wine. It's more about the geography of it. But hey, good stuff.
I don't care. You could just sit here and not drink it. Just smell it.
Just smell it.
Just
and that's
smell
what
it.
that's what I love about wine. You know, you don't have to drink it. A really good one, you just sit there and try to absorb it through your nose.
That parallel with certain whiskies, you know, there is that factor with them. There's some that you just want to sit there and savour it before you even take a taste.
Yeah.
And it, of course, it doesn't do it any harm. More particularly with a wine, because I mean, the more time you leave it to sit, you let it get some air, and you come back to life. Especially with an older vintage. I mean, this is only a 2014, which not a super old vintage by any means.
I dare say it was maybe picked in 2014 and they're only releasing it now.
Yeah, but I mean,
So good.
it would only get better with some celery.
With some celery.
Celery.
You whip out these ears. It's been a bit of
With
celery.
time. With time. If stored correctly.
Celery.
Remind me again why I'm doing this.
To drink this sort of wine, mate. This is right here.
Mate.
So, out of 10, mate, what do you reckon?
I mean, obviously, I'm not James Halliday. I'm not an expert by any means. But this is right up there.
No,
This is right up there.
I'm going to give this a...
I'm going to go...
I'm 9.5 even, mate.
I was just going to say, I'm going to be very conservative and actually give it 9.5. If I was going to be generous, I'd say 9.8.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a standout.
Oh.
So, what do you reckon it cost for a bottle? I jumped the gun there. I
Oh.
did jump the gun.
Mate,
Okay, I'll give you my ballpark. If I had a sniff of that, I wouldn't be surprised if that would cost maybe $120 a bottle. That sort of ballpark. It's one of those super classy ones from a very, very respected, established winery. This would be up.
and you know what? I'd pay that.
Yeah.
I'd pay that. I would pay $100, $120 for that bottle because that's just amazingly good.
I probably wouldn't pay $120. I find it hard to pay more than $50 for a bottle of wine, but I would expect this to be out of my league. Basically.
I get what you say, but it's like if you had to, you would.
If you're chipping in with your mates, a couple of mates chucking $30 each, 3 of you down a bottle of that, you'd knock it out.
Well, if there was 3 each, you'd have to buy 2.
Well, if there was 3 of you, you'd be able to maybe buy 2 because this is $65 a bottle.
You kidding me?
So that's pretty damn
Mate,
good, mate.
that
It's totally over.
Fantastic value.
It's a very expensive bottle of wine, but bang, it delivers like a mofo.
Let's face it, in the greater scheme of things, at 65, it's actually not that expensive when you compare it to, shall we say, a Grange,
Yeah,
which is on average, for a
I will crawl
young
over
vintage $600 to $700 a bottle.
I'll call over a dozen broken bottles of Grange to get to one of these for that price factor. This is
Bang for buck.
bang for buck, man.
Bang for buck.
So there you go. If you get the opportunity, or just go to this webpage here and you just go get it yourself. $65 a bottle, man. Mental stuff. Highly recommended.
I wish I could afford a case myself.
Till next time, guys, this has been Bogan's Guide to Wine. Find some of this Coppermine Road and get it in
Get
ya.
it in ya.
Now you can rock your very own Bogan's Guide to Wine t-shirt. Visit bogansguidetowine.com.au. Get it on ya.
Ready to have a taste?
Oh, if I must.
Let's try that again.
It's one for the blooper reel.